Hey guys, welcome to another video, and today we're going to talk about how Bob Iger is taking the blame for Kathleen Kennedy's poor decisions when it comes to making Star Wars. And I got a lot of respect for Bob Iger, and he honestly shouldn't be apologizing. He's not the one who should be apologizing. It's Kathleen Kennedy who should be apologizing, since she's the one who decided to make the decisions, not Bob Iger. I feel like Bob Iger, Bob Iger is the of Disney. Kathleen Kennedy is the president of Lucasfilms, and I feel like he should force Kathleen Kennedy to apologize, since Lucasfilms is a part of Disney, and he should say, and I feel like he should interject, saying, keep your people. Yes, when I mean people that works at Lucasfilms under control. Make them, and I feel like he should make Kathleen Kennedy make like Rian Johnson and J.J. Abrams and Freddie Prinze Jr. and the rest of the Lucasfilms who made those offensive statements. Like, they should apologize for making those offensive statements. Now, granted that J.J. Abrams only made one, and that is if you do like The Last Jedi, then you're a middle-aged overweight white man who's afraid of female power. Which, like I said, even though it was just one insult on J.J. Abrams' part, I feel like he should also apologize for saying that. But the other people, they also made offensive statements, and they should apologize for that. I feel like Kathleen Kennedy should apologize for her actions, not Bob Iger. I mean, there's a certain stage in our lives where it will make sense for other people to apologize on our behalf. And that's when we are like, from babies to toddlers to little kids. Because in those three stages, I feel like they don't really have any, lack of better term, common sense. They don't really know everything about right and wrong. So it makes sense why other people, being their parents, would apologize on their behalf. Granted that I feel like, I mean, it makes sense at certain points in time that we don't realize that we make a mistake until actually, until either it's too late and we see the consequences of our mistakes, and sometimes we need other people to tell us, hey, what you're doing is not cool, and you should stop making that move or readjust what you're doing. So I get sometimes we don't realize what we're doing, but it's wrong. But feelings realize what she's doing is wrong, throwing out insults to people that dislikes her movies. Rian Johnson throwing out insults to people who dislike The Last Jedi, and the other people that throwing out insults to people that dislikes any of the Star Wars movies. I mean, I didn't realize the SJWs were involved about, oh my god, I want Poe and Finn to be together. I want them gay. I mean, would I mind them being gay? Not really. as long as it makes sense. Uh, oh my god, L3 is a female. Who gives to them? Now, I gotta admit, I was pretty excited Cap when they announced Captain Phasma was a female, only because we never had a female bounty hunter on the big screen. Well, except for Aura Singh, who was in the Phantom Menace, but her cameo was only for like 2 seconds, so that doesn't really count. The reason why I got excited for Captain Phasma to be in a female bounty hunter is because I was hoping to see her do some action. And she didn't really do anything. Yeah, she fought with Finn in The Last Jedi, but she didn't really do anything in The Last Jedi in terms of anything significant. She didn't really do anything in The Force Awakens that is significant. I mean, yeah, in Resistance, she'll most likely do stuff that is significant, but oh wait, I just Kathleen Kennedy has pushed identity politics that, oh my god, the Force is only to a female, and it's okay to promote female power, but she's overdoing it. Like, oh my god, yeah, female power, I'm gonna shove it down your throats. To be honest, like I said, it's okay to promote female power, but there comes a certain point where it gets too much. I mean, yeah, The Force Awakens with Rey, I can oversee her OP-ness. OP means overpowered. And then in The Last Jedi, she didn't have really any progression to getting taught new skills and whatever, because she was still pretty OP in The Last Jedi. Hopefully, in the episode 9, there will be character development in episode 9. In Rogue One, even though like the main lead was a female, I found the story to be quite interesting and pretty good. Yeah, they were kind of trying to shove female power down our throats, but I am overlooking that because I found the story to be good. I enjoyed Rogue One. I enjoyed uh The Force Awakens. And even though I enjoyed some aspects of The Last Jedi, overall that movie was eh. And even though I enjoyed Han the Solo Star Wars movie as a movie, I'm not blind, I'm no fool. L3 is the worst part of that Solo movie, only because they sort of like, oh yeah, we need droid rights in this movie, but we're gonna promote droid rights. Blurry, blurry, blurry. I even loved the scene where Lando was saying to L3 in the cockpit, hey, you need let me know if you need anything. And then L3 says droid rights, and then Lando just gave L3 the look like, really? And I love that scene, only because Lando's reaction pretty much shows us fans' reaction when Kathleen Kennedy and Ryan Johnson tries to push in their political views or female power or the social justice warriors or cater to the social justice warriors down our throats. And there's no point trying to cater to the social justice warriors, because even when you try to cater to them, they always find an excuse to complain about something. Besides, the social justice warriors aren't real fans. And Ryan Johnson cannot take critique from fans without insulting them. I feel like if you can't accept criticism in general, then as a moviegoer, then you shouldn't really, you know, make movies. And I feel like Kathleen Kennedy should have said, "Hey, Ryan Johnson, you need or Ruin Johnson, as a lot of people like to call him. You need to stop bashing people that dislikes the Last Jedi. You need to stop insulting them. You need to grow up a bit, accept the criticism." But no, she's not doing that. Instead of trying to keep people at Lucasfilms in check, she is helping the people at Lucasfilms bash fans that dislikes any Star Wars movies that's come out since Lucasfilms acquired bought out by Disney. And yeah, Kathleen Kennedy should apologize for the actions, the words that came out of her mouth, and on behalf of everybody at Lucasfilms. And I feel like she should force the people at Lucasfilms to apologize, since, I don't know, because she is the president at Lucasfilms? Or, I mean, it's not like that's a good idea or anything. But I do have a lot of respect. What Ryan Johnson is doing is admirable. And I'm saying this with as much respect with Bob Iger as I can. He should not take the blame for Kathleen Kennedy's actions or her words or responsibility. I feel like, if anything, Bob Iger should tell Kathleen Kennedy, stop with this bullshit. Apologize to fans for all this bashing. Make the people who have bashed the fans who dislike your work to apologize on how they decide to react to stuff. Because I feel like that would gain more people that people at Lucasfilms made mad. I feel like that will win a lot of them back. And now because of this, they're pushing back on making movies. Because, the last Solo Star Wars Story box office did not do so hot. And that's only because of people at Lucasfilms being past fans who dislike The Last Jedi. So I can't really blame them. My brother argues otherwise. I mean, yeah, there are other reasons why the Solo Star Wars Story failed, but let's be real. Don't deny the fact that people at Lucasfilm bashing Star Wars fans who dislike The Last Jedi is not a factor. A factor in part of the reason why Solo A Star Wars Story failed at the box office compared to The Last Jedi, compared to Rogue One A Star Wars Story, compared to The Force Awakens. But do I agree with Bob Iger kind of pushing some of those future Star Wars projects after episode 9? I mean, I can't blame him. And a part of me agrees, but I say in another universe where The Last Jedi was exactly the same, but people at Lucasfilms did not bash fans who dislike The Last Jedi. Do you know how many more people would have seen Solo Star Wars Story? maybe not that many more people, but more people to actually seen it. And maybe not next year, because next year is episode 9, but maybe in 2020 we would have got like an Obi-Wan Kenobi movie. Maybe, or maybe that would be the start of Ryan Johnson's trilogy that I have, me and a lot of people have a lot of confidence that's no longer being made, would have been made, assuming that they didn't insult fans, just like The Last Jedi. And if people at Lucasfilms actually started listening to fans sooner, I mean, it sounds like Bob Iger is listening to Star Wars fans now, but if they listen to Star Wars fans sooner, then I feel like we wouldn't be in this situation where Bob Iger, the CEO of Disney, making the move of pushing any Star Wars projects after Episode 9 back. So, what do you guys think about this entire news about how Bob Iger is taking the fall for Kathleen Kennedy's actions? And how do you guys feel about Lucasfilms pushing back the future Star Wars projects after Episode 9? Leave a comment below, and may the force be with you.